Okay, for each polygon, find the angle sum using S equals 180 parentheses n minus 2, and then find the value for A. Now, this equation here is really helpful to us because it helps us to find the angle sum of any polygon. Say if you had an octagon or a dodecagon, as long as you know how many sides it has, which is the n, you substitute that value in and you are able to find out the angle sum for that polygon. Now, let's try that with example A. Counting up all the sides, you will notice that this is a six-sided polygon, so n is equal to 6. If we use our equation, S is equal to 180 brackets n minus 2, n is equal to 6. In brackets we have a total of 4, so it's 180 minus 4, and now we have 720. So the angle sum of a hexagon is 720 degrees. At this point, I'm going to pause the video and I want you to try and find the value for A, and then we'll come back and see if you got it right. Okay, so how did you go? Now, I've got the solution here for you down below. All we do is add up all of the angles within this, hexagon, and that is equal to 720 degrees. After some algebra, we basically get a value for A, which is 240 degrees. Not forgetting any of the codes here for things that we've used. So for 90 degrees, we've got our right angle code, that's there. You might also ask, do we need to have a hexagon symbol to show that this is a hexagon? No, we don't, because we've actually shown our working over here, because this here, n is equal to 6, tells us that it's a hexagon, so we don't need to do that. Alright, example B. In this example, we have really been given no values, we've just been given unknowns, but something in this shape helps us to understand what types of angles we will have here. Okay, so this looks like it's a octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it definitely is an octagon, and this is called a regular shape. So this regular octagon, basically all the sides are the same, and that also implies that all the angles are the same as well. So if we're able to find the total, we can then divide that total, find this angle, and then this is quite straightforward, it's supplementary. So now that I've given you a bit of a hint, why don't you try it out for yourself, pause the video, and then we'll come back and see how you went. Okay, well, how did you go? So, octagon, n is equal to 8. Put it into the equation for angle sum, you get a value of 1080. Now, 1080 is the sum of everything in here. We want to find an isolated angle B. And since there are 8 angles that are the same within here, all we need to do is go 8b equals the angle sum, divide that by 8 to find a value for B. Once finding a value for B, we can then go and find a value for A because we have a supplementary angles going on here, which gives us a value of 45 degrees for A at the end after building an equation and solving it.